What's up everybody, Holding Hands with you here, bringing you Black Clover anime review. This is episode 84 titled The Victors. This was an awesome episode. I loved it a lot. This was something that I was waiting for a good while. This is actually my second favorite fight of the whole series. It was Vero versus Yuno's team, and this was just I know I've been giving Studio Perry a lot of flack for the past couple of episodes in Black Clover, but this one they did really well, and I'm very happy. The art animation was there, the intensity, the hypeness, the voice acting, everything in this episode was great. Hopefully we have more of this type of episodes and higher budget later on in the future for the really good stuff that's about to come up. But we start off with Noelle and her team, and they talking about how they're gonna tackle this situation, and states out loud to Belle, today we're going to go in full power. And everyone was like, full power? You wasn't at full power last time? So everyone got shocked and was really super surprised. Then you have Vero just pointing at him with his little paintbrush saying, let's go. And it was a little cool moment between them. Then we get to switch to Asta, who just woke up, and he screamed out Lindris, and he's badly hurt still. And Mimosa was like, you have to relax. And also this guy is there, Magna, and he was like, relax kid, it's over. And you can tell Asta feels some type of way, because he didn't just want to beat Landris, he wanted to win at the same time. But at least he won the battle. Yeah, he lost the he won the battle, but he lost the war. So, or either way you want to say it, because yeah, he was able to beat Landris in one shot, which is cool, lieutenant level. But I'm stronger than lieutenant level actually. I say super vice captain. He's not at captain level, but he's I guess you could say he's almost there. I mean, he has the advantage no matter who he fights. So the fact that he can negate magic, and that demon transformation just amps him up more. But yeah, like I said, he can feel some type of way about it, and he just sits there and you don't get to see his face. He covers his face from everybody, us, the viewers, and everyone else that's in the room and stuff. But we switched to us, back to Yuno and his team, and Yuno goes straight for Vero when the battle starts. And Vero was like, I got this. So the other two guys in his team decided to go after and Noelle. And they have, one of them has ice magic, the guy with the black hair, and the guy with the blonde hair has stone magic, if I'm not mistaken, or sand magic, one of the two. I know it was an earth element magic, but they go over there and they fight, and we don't really get to see their fight. That fight was off screen, but the fight that we get to focus on the most and see the most is Asta and Vel, and that fight was so well animated and so good. It was you have Yuno come up and he introduced himself and he summoned all these wind blades and he threw it at Vel. And Vel used the same technique that he used against Luck, Game of the Gods, which he paints that god that looks like Zeus. And I guess his ability when he paints him is the ability to reflect or repel, because we've seen him just do these weird hand movements like this, and the next thing we know, all the blades got sent back to Yuno, and Yuno entrapped himself in a tornado, which allowed him to block the reflect of the attacks that he already sent. So that was pretty cool, and everybody was like, if this is how they greet each other, oh my god, they're in a whole nother level than any of us. And everybody felt kind of some type of way, because they felt they knew they were inferior to Yuno and the captain. That opening between them got everyone shook. But the Wizard King and the regular King of the Clover Kingdom was super hype about it. And as the battle continued, you just have them throwing techniques at each other back and forth. But no matter what Yuno does, it seems like Vero is able to stop it with his paint magic. So he does something that, as you see in my thumbnail, he combines with Belle, and he has this spirit transformation, which is called Spirit Drive. Kind of remind me of the Dragon Drive from Fairy Tail, but I don't want to mention that because I don't want to think I'm comparing this to Fairy Tail. But I'm just saying it reminds me of that. But he goes into his transformation, as you see in my thumbnail, and he grows these green wings made of spiritual energy, and he has a crown, and his left hand, I believe it is, he has more crowns and a spike gauntlet made of crowns, and it just looks super cool. I love Yuno's transformation. I think out of all the transformations so far that we got in Black Clover, like the anime wise, not including the manga, I say Yuno has like the best one. I wouldn't say the most powerful one, because it has to be Asta who has the most powerful transformation. I mean, once he is in transformation, it's like he's like beyond lieutenant level. He's like vice captain level. So, but putting that to the side, we have them clash, and it was an awesome clash. But sadly, thanks to this clash, Veil was too hype and overusing his mana, and thanks to the pressure of his own mana, he destroyed his own crystal. So his team got disqualified for it, and not disqualified, but lost because of it. And Yuno's team got the win. And everybody was like, "Wow, that's kind of cool, but kind of sad. I wonder what would have happened if like they would have pushed forward. What would have happened? Who would have won?" In my opinion, it looked like Yuno was getting tired, where Vera was getting more happier and hyped. So I think if the battle would have continued, I believe Vera would have beat Yuno easily, and then helped out his two teammates. But we would never know because he destroyed his own crystal and lost. So yeah, Yuno won, and the Magic Emperor, he gathered everybody, and he was like, "Congratulations to you all. Regardless if you win or lose, I'm going to pick about 20 of y'all to become Royal Knights, and I'm going to examine how y'all battled and how you use that magic. So just because you lost, don't think you won't become part of the Magic Knights. You guys all have a fair chance of that. And just when it comes to Yuno's team, those 3 will automatically be Royal Knights because they won. The other 17 people will probably be whoever he picks from their magic and stuff. And let's be real, we know Asta is the main character, and as powerful as he was and is, and it's the fact that he one-shot a lieutenant, we know he has to be picked. So that's obvious. That's not even a spoiler at this point. Anyone who believes that Asta is not gonna get picked, you're crazy. But what really made this episode crazy was the ending. We get Zerx and the Wizard Emperor, the Magic Emperor, talking, and the Magic Emperor started bringing up his dad, and he knows his dad, which, like I said in my reviews a couple of episodes back, that I believe Zora's father actually met the Wizard King, because he did state that he met a young wizard with time magic, and there's only one wizard in the Clover Kingdom that we know of that had time magic. And of course this episode proved it. It was Julius that actually had tag team with him before, which means Julius, before he became Magic Emperor, was part of the Purple Orcs as well. So that's cool to know. That was his former friend and his former teammate, or former ally, I guess you could say, because they were both part of the Purple Orcs. But he tells Zora, "Isn't it time for you to, you know, step up to the plate and become the Magic Knight who you really are?" And he was like, "You know I'm not Zerx, right? I'm Zora." He's like, "Yeah, I know who you are." And then he said something very interesting. He's like, "Isn't it time, Zora, that you put on your original robe?" And Zora just looked at him and like, "Are you crazy?" And he just walks away saying, "I'm not the Magic Knight hero that I want to be, but I gotta strive to be better." And we got the ending credits music playing where this conversation is going on, and it was a very beautiful and powerful moment. I can't wait to see what squad Zerx is and Zora is really from. I have a feeling that it's one of 2 squads. It's either gonna be Yuno's squad, which is the I always forget his squad's name, but it's either gonna be Yuno's squad or the Black Bulls, which is Asta's squad. He's most likely gonna be in one of those 2 squads. Just the way it's building up and the way his 2 teammates were, one from the Black Bulls and one from Asta, Yuno's group, the William Vigilance squad, is most likely going to be one of those 2 groups that he's originally part of. Now, why doesn't anyone knows that he was part of these groups? That's another thing to wait upon. But yeah, episode 84 of Black Clover, awesome episode. Loved it a lot. Loved the art and animation, was on point. Everything was real good. Hopefully Period keeps this up and continues to push Black Clover like this with these awesome graphics, so it can finally get the popularity that it deserves. Sadly, it would never be on the level of things like My Hero or Promised Neverland or Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. You know, they're not really, the artwork is not the greatest, like I said before, but as long as they continue to do episodes like this, it might get pushed up there, who knows. But that's all I have for you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter. Link be down below. Tell me what you like and didn't like about this episode. But that's all I have for you guys. Peace out. Have a good one.